Right, President Trump says he will name Kevin Warsh as the next Federal Reserve Chairman. Joining us now to explain how this could impact the housing market is Fox 5 real estate expert, Mr. Ken Kaplan, the no bull agent. Mr. Kaplan, good morning.
Good morning, Raul.
Okay, so what do we know about Kevin Warsh? That's the name we learned last week.
Yep.
Banks, institutions, how are they reacting to the news?
You know, first off, he has had experience on the Fed board. He was a governor for, I think it was, I believe it was 6 years, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. But for a number of years, he has been involved in this. And so he's not new to this. I think what the lenders that I've spoken with, the financial institution representatives that I've spoken with over the past few days have said the same thing. Though they do expect cuts when if he becomes the new Chair Fed. Okay. Chair Fed. They do think that it's going to be a gradual. It's not going to be a big slash. Now, that gives some comfort to some of the markets because it's not going to be this, what they're anticipating anyway, as a major change. It's going to be a gradual change, which is, if you're going to do that, you want to do that so the markets aren't in a tizzy.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can't just make a drastic change like that.
Exactly.
The Fed chairman, we've learned over the years that the Fed chairman is a very, very powerful man, a very powerful position. So exactly how and when will this nominee impact home buyers and home sellers on the market? Because the minute the name is announced, people start reacting to it, right?
Yeah.
So how will that affect the housing market moving forward?
Well, so okay, so if we're going to we'll start it from the beginning. Well, if they do start changing the rates and do cut the rates in smaller increments, then we're going to look at, okay, how are the lenders building this into the loans as it is? Okay. When are they going to start building it in? Are they going to start building it in early? Are they going to start waiting for it to get a little lower? Because remember, the rate that the Fed charges to the banks and that what the banks are charging to the consumer is a different number. And so the banks make their money on the margin. They make their money between what they're borrowing it for and what they're lending it out for. If it's a slower movement, then expect slower rate drops to the consumer. And I would think that if that happens, you will have a possibility of more buyers coming into the market, right? As we're starting to see now. It's become, you know, we've seen right now, with, like we talked about, more inventory. Right. The buyers who are on the fence are really thinking about, geez, okay, with these rates that have come down a little bit, that maintain sub 6, and with some of these first-time homebuyer programs, does it make sense for me to now get into the market, especially if they're thinking get in at this price and then possibly refinance later on?
Which so many people were doing 10 years ago, and refinance
and then got caught, and then got caught when the market took a major dive.
Okay, so speaking of which, let's look at those interest rates and where the mortgage rates, where do they stand?
Yeah, so today, you know, this is the average, okay, and this is the 30-year fixed note is just above 6%. Okay. But now, you know, just as an FYI, there are some first-time home buyer programs that we have seen, and you can scan on there's a QR code, I believe, on there. There are first-time home buyer programs I saw as of yesterday at 5.625 as an interest rate on a 30-year fixed note, 3% down without PMI.
For first-time?
For first-time home buyers. Can't own a property when you're purchasing this. 15-year fixed or sub 6, they have been for a little while. 30-year FHAs below, you know, 6%, and the 30-year VA. Now, these have ticked up about, maybe 0.1% over the past week, but, you know, no major shifts over the past 2 to 3 weeks. That's what we're looking for.
Okay. Like you got to get the financing approved, and then you go and
work it backwards. Know what you can afford on a monthly basis first, then work into the loan.
You got to do that because then you get carried away.
Got it.
As I tend to do. Our deals and dreams today, I'm going to put a big old asterisk on the
That's
deal,
fine.
if that's okay with you.
Absolutely.
Big old asterisk. The deal is in Olivenhain.
Yes.
In beautiful
gorgeous.
Encinitas.
Absolutely beautiful.
So this is the deal.
This is the deal of Olivenhain.
Chrissy, this is the deal. Let's go.
Heather can chime in too.
Ken,
All right,
talk to me.
Here's the deal in Olievenheim. This is a 5-bedroom, 5-bath on over 4,700 square feet of square footage.
Okay.
Excuse me. Year built in 1995. It's got cherry wood floors throughout, chef's kitchen, raised hearth brick fireplace, skylights that are electronically controlled. It's on over a half an acre in Olievenheim.
I like that.
Nice. Good.
like that.
All right. You've got owned solar panels. You've got chef's kitchen with Sub-Zero, dual ovens. There's no HOA fee, and you're minutes from the beach. But look at all of the upgrades between the stonework that's custom, the freestanding tub. I mean, nice big soaking tub. All the windows and the lights throughout are just stunning. I mean, just stunning. And a
Okay.
pool. Look at the pool.
Of course, yeah, of course.
How can you, being close, what, you want to go to the beach? Fine. You want to go to the pool? You're good.
Shall we put up the prices for the deal? This is the deal. Chrissy,
This is the
deal in Olievenheim.
A.
I'm with you on A, 3.8, 4.4, 4.6. Here,
Oh, dang.
Just missed it.
oh, snap!
So close.
The deal is for $4.4 million.
There it is. But gorgeous.
I'm scared. Do we even bother? I'm scared to talk about the dream. I know.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, here's the dream.
Goodbye. I'm
Here we go. Here's a
Goodbye.
5-bed.
I'm leaving.
This is the equestrian lover's dream, actually. Here's a 5-bedroom, 6-bath, over 5,500 square feet, built in 2007, on 10 acres, over 10 acres of flat, usable square footage. Ready? Detached guest house. Okay, it's got a barn with 9 stalls. It's got 3 irrigated pastures, outdoor riding ring, a batting cage for those who want to.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there.
Batting.
Fully gated with 2 entrances, exercise swimming pool, and exposed wood beams throughout. I mean, it's really the quintessential. Look at the stonework. Just, I mean,
Yeah.
it
I'm trying
kind
not
of.
to look.
What's that?
I'm trying not to look.
Okay, don't look.
This is hurting my feelings.
don't look.
All right. I've been watching a lot of $1 Million Listing New
Oh,
York.
boy.
Have you really?
Yeah. So I'm trying to learn
It's
a little
okay.
bit more.
You're pro in
Okay, here we go. 11, 12.2, or 12.7.
C.
I'm going to go with A, believe it or not, because
I'm going with C.
Boom.
Oh, nice.
$1 Million Listing helped me on this. You know why? Because I have
Tell
a
me why.
feeling the agent, the broker, went to the house and said, we want $14 million for this. And I was like, you're not going to get 14. How about 12? How about we price it just under 12? So you see that 11, 11,775.
You kidding me? It's like you're buying your first home for.
Shout out to Ryan Serhant and Frederick Eklund.
Hey.
We call it MDL at the house.
There you go.
Ken Kaplan. Okay, wow. It's one of those Ken Kaplan days where I just feel really like, thank you.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
$1 Million Listing, they're all cash buyers, Chrissy. Like, what? Cash